stands bathed in a halo of light, a brilliance the sun would envy in its pride. The darling of the Acer, the purest of sight, in whose gaze the bitterest sorrows would hide. The halls of Baldr held no stain or lie, where the blossoms leaned in to hear his soft breath, but the shadows began to dance in his eye, with a dream of a cold in the silence of death. Free the panic, calm the nine vast worlds, begging the iron and the stone and the bow. Every sharpened blade and every flag unfurled swore a solemn oath to keep sorrow from his brow. Fire gave its word and the serpent its tongue. The fever and the plague turned their faces away. Songs of his immortality were joyously sung as the golden boy walked in the clarity of day. But the mistletoe clung to the eastern gate, too slender, too matter, too young for a vow. In the hands of the blind fell the arrow of fate to shadow the crown and the splendorous brow. The brightest of spirits is sinking so deep, while the heavens turn gray and the weeping begins. Into the grotto where the pale shadows sleep, to pray for the spite and the trickster sin. They gathered in the courtyard to mock every blade, tossing the spears and the axes of steel, to watch every weapon recoil as if afraid of the holy skin that no metal could feel. Loki stood silent with a smile carved in ice, watching the sport with a predatory heart. He found the one branch that skipped on the price and tore the foundations of glory apart. He spoke to the brother who lived in the dark, to older who stood while the others gave cheers. He placed the green twig and he guided the mark with a whisper that fell on a listening ears. The wood didn't bend, it didn't swerve or retreat. It pierced like a needle through the heart of the sun. The laughter collapsed at the gods' heavy feet, and the age of the legend was suddenly gone. The mistletoe clung to the eastern gate to send up two matters too young for a vow. With the hands of the blind down the arrow of fate, to shatter the crown and the splendorous brow. In the brightest of fears is sinking so deep, while the heaven turned gray and the weeping begins. Into the grotto where the pale shadow sleep, to crave for the spite and the trickster is dead. They sent her on rider to the gates of the dead, to plead with the queen of the frozen domain. Take back the flowers and the gold she had said, if the whole of creation will weep for his pain. Every couple and leaf shed a crystalline tear, except for one giantess cold in her cage. She hardened her heart and she silenced the fear, and locked him forever within the hushed grave. But the mistletoe clung to the eastern gate, to slender, to matter, through young and bow. In the hands of a blind for the arrow of fate, to shatter the crown and the splendorous brow. The brightest of spirits is sinking so deep, now the heavens turn gray and the weeping begins. Into the grotto where the pale shadows sleep, to crave for the spite and the trickster is sin. But the mistletoe comes to the eastern gate, too slender to matter, through yonder for a vow. In the hands of the blind for the arrow of fate, to shatter the crown and the splendorous brow. The brightest of spirits is sinking so deep, while the heavens turn gray and the weeping begins. Into the grotto where the pale shadows sleep, to pay for the spite and the trickster sins.